Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is going to do Fairy Tail Chapter 287 review. Now, this chapter, Fairy Tail, for all intents and purposes, I'm gonna do the synopsis. Yeah, I'm gonna do the synopsis. I really am. Because, yeah. So, I'm gonna do the actual review after the synopsis. So, that being said, in this chapter, what happened was Laxus Pwned. He pwned for the longest. I mean, the longest. Like, it was rape. It was literally rape. That's all there was to it. Thunder Dragon Roar, Thunder Dragon Punch, Thunder Dragon Kick, Thunder Dragon, like, all this stuff. Straight up. He raped his own father. That's how bad it was. That's how bad this was. Rape. Straight up rape. What happened was, Iwan gets upset because Laxus, he reveals that Gajiel was a double agent. Then he reveals that Makarov still has feelings for his own son, and the fact that Makarov was keeping tabs on Iwan. Iwan gets upset, and then he attacks Laxus. Laxus blocks his attack. Iwan tells Obra to negate his magic. Laxus thunders up, kicks Obra, then he slams Narpudding with the Thunder Punch, then Flare, Flare grabs Lux's arm, and he turns around and gives her the Thunder Dragon Roar. I was like, whoa. Like, usually the girls get it the least. Like they get it, usually the girls get it easy. But, nah. He said, screw that. I mean, it was like, she got cocky. She was like, yeah, I got him. Like, straight up. Like, that was it, okay? Kurohebi does some sand thing. Doesn't matter. He gets wasted. And then, at the end of it all, Iwan gets Thunder Punched to the chin. He gets knocked out. His illusion disappears. And then the fight's over. Now, what happens here is three things. The first thing what happens is that, after the guards come out and they realize that Raventail just cheated, Laxus gets the 10 points, yada, yada, yada. What happens is three things. The first thing is that Mavis has this really serious face. I mean, a really serious face, which could bring up reason number 2, which could bring up the instance number 2, which is going to be the speech by Iwan. Now, Iwan, as he's being picked off, or as he's being picked up by the guards, he tells Laxus this speech about the true nature of Luminostoriae, and he says that Luminostoriae is the darkness of Fairy Tail. Someday the time to learn about it will come. The time to learn about the truth of Fairy Tail. So basically, he gives him this really grim message about Luminostoriae. And then the next thing is that Obra's body falls limp. And then the little creature on Obra's back jumps off and runs away. The creature turns around and says, I'll see you later, Fairy Tail. The creature is Obra. The body is not Obra. The creature is Obra, which I thought was pretty slick. So props to Hiro right there. And then, apparently there was no deliberation. There was no intermission. Apparently, they decided to go on to the next match right away. And the next match is going to be Windy against some girl from Lamia Scale. Chalaya, I'm not too sure. I don't really care, alright? Because this match, I'm not looking forward to at all. I'm not. And then at the end of the chapter, what happened was, we get a scene of Ultair, the girl, and Jalal. And all three of them sense magic, and this magic belongs to Zareth. And and we see Jalal running towards the Colosseum. And that's the end of the chapter right there. Now, before I get... one more thing. After Laxus beat up Raventail, and he's revealed to the crowd, there's a scene, a little panel, where we see Obra, or when we see Orga, and he's smiling. So, again, I think it's pretty cool how the guys who use thunder or lightning, they commend each other. Like when Orga does something cool, Laxus smiles. When Laxus does something cool, Orga smiles. So I like how the lightning guys commend each other, you know? The king of lightning. The king of lightning for the motherfucking win, you know? All that shit, okay? I mean, honestly, God, lightning is cool. So, that being said, let's get on with the actual review. Now, this chapter of Fairy Tail. No. After all that, after all the positive, here comes the negative. Here comes a swarm, a buttload of negative. No. You have to understand. First of all, I do want to say one thing. The Lumen Historiae is not relevant in this arc. What is relevant is the Eclipse Plan. Lumen Historiae is something to look forward to for the future. Okay? Not now, for the future. That being said, what Hiro just did? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. He trolled Raventail. That's what he did. Now, last week, I said, Hiro, don't troll Laxus. Okay, fine. He didn't troll Laxus. He did something worse. He trolled Raventail. He trolled their top 4 members and the Master. Do you understand what he just did? Do you understand what Hiro just did? Let me explain. Now that Raventail is gone from this competition, now that they were caught cheating, they are now removed from the competition. This means that everything they did in this competition is worthless. Worthless. Understand that. The fight between Narpudding and Gray, or the competition between Narpudding and Gray, worthless. The fight between Lucy and Flare, worthless. Obra negating Lucy's magic, worthless. Even before the competition, when Obra took out Wendy, worthless. It doesn't mean crap. It does not mean crap. And also, notice this, I think, is horrible. Raventail were leading this competition by 10 points. They had 36 points in this competition. They were the most probable guild in order to beat Fairy Tail when it came to this entire tournament. They're gone. They are gone from this competition, which means that the top guild right now in this competition is Lamia Scale. Lamia Scale is right now number 1, followed by Sabretooth, then Mermaid Heel, then Fairy Tail Team A. Or Fairy Tail Team B, or Fairy Tail Team A. That's a problem. The reason why it's a problem is because it gives Fairy Tail a much better chance of winning this competition. Fairy Tail should not win this competition. By no means should Fairy Tail win this competition. I'd rather see Blue Pegasus, Lamia Scale, Sabretooth. I don't see any of them, Mermaid Heel, win this competition other than Fairy Tail. Why? Because it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Okay? They come back for 3 months. Yeah, we can be number 1 again. Yeah, woo! Like, no. Absolutely not. That's not good writing. If Fairy Tail wins this competition, no. And then the worst part of this chapter was that Hiro trolled Iwan. I mean, forget the fact that he trolled Kurohebi, who sucks to begin with, Narpudding, who's not a threat, Flare, who sucks, and Obra, who had potential but got trolled anyway. Forget the fact that he trolled those 4. He trolled Iwan, Lux's father. Do you understand what that means? That means that the time Gagio spent undercover as a double agent with Raventail, worthless. 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 All the time they spent watching Iwan, his plans, what he was doing, the location of his guild, all that was worthless. Why? Because we have one guy in the guild, go in there, not even their strongest member, one guy, go in there and beat their top 4 members, including the master, in less than 30 seconds. Understand, this would have been a lot better if Laxus was actually struggling. If this was like 3 or 4 chapters of Iwan and his group going against Laxus hardcore, this would have been a lot better. This would have made them a threat. But Laxus Pwned, he one-shots all top 5 members of their guild. They're not a threat. They're not a threat. In all retrospect, that means that someone like Lucy or Gray could take out all 5 members with a little more effort. Are you serious? Are you serious? He trolled Iwan. Like, what the fuck? I am speechless because it's I can't believe this, dude. He trolled everything relating to Raventail. Everything in the past, prior to this chapter, everything that was prior to this chapter relating to Raventail is now worthless. The only purpose Raventail have now are the Lumen Historiae, which is for future arcs. Right now, they are worthless. They are worse than cow shit. Now they're bird shit. Straight up bird shit. They're fucking worthless. At least you can grow shit with cow shit. Bird shit? Hell no. Hell no. Oh, come on, Hiro. Like, what the? He trolled Raventail so hardcore. Their standing in the overall story is worthless. Worthless. I mean, it's not even funny. I mean, I can't believe he trolled Iwan. I cannot believe he trolled Iwan. I just can't believe that. By all retrospect, honest to God, Gray could single-handedly take out their entire guild. Take out the top 5 members of their guild, including Iwan. With some effort. If Laxus can do it so easy, oh shit. Anyone from Fairy Tail. Shit, man. Anyone. Windy could take them out. Shit. Fuck it. I guess Iwan's that easy. I guess he's that easy. 7 years. 7 years of anti-Fairy Tail magic training. Gone. In the wind. Just like that. Nah. So you know what? Honest to God, next week, I'm taking the week off. I'm taking the week off from Fairy Tail. I have to. Because last week, I made a promise that if Laxus got trolled, then I would take the week off after this chapter. But he didn't get trolled. Raventail got trolled. And they got trolled hardcore. So, yeah. I'm taking the week. I mean, look. You may not like it. You may think that I'm overreacting. Okay, fine. By all means. But you have to understand is that for the longest in this series, Raventail was considered to be a huge threat. They were considered to be a huge threat. Every time they mentioned Raventail in the past, you were like, holy shit, Raventail, oh my, like Iwan, he must be like OP powerful, like crazy powerful. And when it comes time to Raventail to deliver, no, I cannot believe this. So, I'm taking this, honest to God, I'm taking next week's Fairy Tail chapter off. I'm taking it off, alright? The only way you're gonna see a Fairy Tail chapter review from me is if Zeref comes out. If he comes out, okay, fine. I'm in. I'm in. But if Zeref does not show up next week, I don't care if Windy makes this epic thunder, fire, earth, wind tornado of death, and in the middle is Igneel and fucking Metallica. I don't care. I don't give three shits. I don't care. I don't. The fact of the matter remains that there will be no chapter review if that's the case. Unless Zeref comes out. So, I'm done. I am done. I'm done. I will see you guys in 2 weeks when it comes to Fairy Tail. Again, you may think I'm overreacting. You may not like what I'm doing, but this is the way I feel. This is honest to God the way I feel. I am an honest manga reviewer. When I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to fucking do it. And I'm taking the week off next week. So I'll see you guys later. The King of Lightning. Rate, comment, subscribe. Facebook fan page down below. And I'll see you guys later. Peace. Have a nice day.